What's the deal, YouTube family? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. It's been a while, man. I be so busy with my businesses that I just don't really have time to be posting YouTube videos like that. I know I should probably record the process of what I got going on, but I just don't be having time to hold you feel me? No camera in my hand and be doing this extra crazy crap, you know. But I'm about to get rid of my job, you know what I'm saying? And I should have time to be able to do more YouTube videos, you know, about what I got going on as far as real estate, probably some stock market stuff, things that I kind of invest into. And I want to get back to the pranks, but I just don't be having time. I think I've outgrown pranks, man. I don't know, but I could probably still do some challenges or something. I don't really know. But before we get started, man, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and comment, man. Today's video, man, I wanted to talk about Dogecoin and how I make money with Dogecoin. You know, how I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? How I'm kind of killing it in a sense. When I first jumped in the stock market, I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, everything that I actually jump into as far as business wise, is all kind of self-taught. So I got to bump my head a few times before I actually understand what's really going on. So with the whole crypto thing, or just stock market in general, I think the first time I jumped in, I was investing into the stock market itself, and I would like put money in, and I see it go down. As soon as I see it go down, I'll pull money out. I think my first investment was like what I first invested, I think like 10,000 the first time, and then I lost like 500 bucks and I pulled it out. And then I think I put like 70 in the next time, and I lost like 500 and I pulled it out. And then my last time, that's before I actually finally understood how everything worked. So my last time I invested 3,000, and then I kind of worked my way up from there. I think I made from 3, I think I put in about 7, and then I actually made about $5,000 within the stock market. It was actually more, but I didn't jump out in time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get greedy. You know what I'm saying? You can get greedy and think it's gonna keep on going up instead of pulling out. And then I kind of did some things to where I kind of didn't have. I was pretty much trying to day trade. I was pulling out too much within the day, so they kind of did some kind of restriction on me. So I was like, man, F this. I pulled my money out out of the stock market, and so I started messing with the crypto. So I saw Dogecoin. I think my coworker told me about Dogecoin. This was around when it was like 2 cents. When it was like 2 cents. Yeah, it's like 2 cents or something like that. So I got like 45,000 shares. And once I did that, I was playing with it for a while, you know, but I didn't know. You have to do your research. That's first and foremost. So once I did my research, I understood that Dogecoin was more so of a hoax coin rather than just some kind of real deal. So, you know, I was kind of like on the fence about it, but I bought so many shares that I was like, man, I don't know if I want to leave this in here or not. So I kind of left it in, and then I wound up pulling it out because I was like, nah, it's a hoax coin. It went up some, and then it went back down, and it just kept on playing around 2 cents for a while, like for a long time. And then you'll hear Elon Musk talking about it a lot. That's the Tesla guy. You hear him talking about it a lot, and I just kind of did more research. Just kind of sat back and just played the field for a while before I actually jumped back in. So I would hear Elon Musk talk about how he's not going to go full in unless the big wigs jump out. So that's what kind of made me start thinking a little bit more like, hold on, it's deeper than what we think it is. You know what I'm saying? The big wigs, you know what I mean? I didn't know anything about all this. I'm like, the big wigs. I'm like, so it's actually more people into this with the coin than we know of, you know what I mean? So that's when I was like, okay. So it took me a while to kind of reinvest. So but the next time I reinvested, it probably was at like 5 cents. And then I bought in and I pulled. I kept on buying and pulling out for a while. So this last particular time, I think I bought, I sold all my stocks, and I had like 12K to play with. So I invested into Dogecoin. I think I invested in at, I want to say like, by this time it had got up to like, I want to say like 20 cent, 30, no, about 6, 7 cents. I can't remember, man. It was a little odd number that it had got up to. And I was like, okay, what is this thing doing? This thing doing something, because I was watching it. So I watched it go from 2 cents to 3 cents. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll run up to like 4 or 5, and then it'll come back down, and then it'll run up 4 or 5, then it'll come back down. So I watched it go from 2 cents to 3 cents to 4 cents to where it'll run up, and then it'll come back down to 3 cents, then it'll go back up, then it'll run back down to 4 cents. So I watched all this, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, hold up. It's a pattern going on right here, and it's not coming back down. You know what I'm saying? Usually in the beginning, it would drop all the way back down. But these particular times, it wasn't dropping all the way back down. It was going up, and then it was coming back down like 10 cents higher than what it was the first time. So I'm watching this pattern. That's when I finally jumped in. I think I bought like at this time with the 12K, I think I could only buy probably, ooh, how many shares did I buy? Like 40,000 shares at the time. So I bought 40,000 shares. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, how can I actually make money from this and make money for me? Because that's my whole objective when I do business. I don't like to leave money lingering around anywhere, because my whole thing is, how can I make this money make money for me? So that should be your mindset too when it comes to making money. You know, saving is cool and everything, but honestly, it ain't doing nothing just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense, right? So I was like, okay, let me figure this out. Let me figure this out. How can I make the money and then actually pull it out to where I'm making a profit? So what I started doing, I started watching. I started kind of gauging it a little bit more. So I buy my shares. I watch it go up, and once it gets to that peak, it'll eventually come back down. So if you take too long before you pull out, you be like, okay, I think it's gonna go up a little bit more. You'll lose money. So I did that a few times. I lost a couple thousand here and there. And then I kind of just got smart. I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dump it in. Once it go up to wherever I feel like it's gonna be maxed out at, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, because it's eventually gonna go back down, because everybody else pulling back out. So when everybody else pull back out of the stock market, up out of the crypto, whatever it is, the price start to go back down, start to drop. You know what I'm saying? So then when everybody start jumping back in, that's when the price start going back up. So that's how it fluctuates, but it's pretty volatile, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I've been doing. So I'll watch it go up and down, and I'll pull out a 200 here, and I actually send it back to my bank account. I mean, which I know you mentioned at the end of the day, you're gonna eventually pay taxes on it, but I still rather make that money, because you can leave it in, you can reinvest your profit, but what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna reinvest my profit when I can pull my profit out. So I'm talking, over the last 4 days, I've made, gotta show you guys, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show you guys 10 grand, you know what I'm saying, off Dogecoin. So, I mean, this is all hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see it, man. I ain't gotta do too much, but that's 10 grand, you know what I'm saying? So I made this over the last 4 days in Dogecoin. So from the 13th to the 17th, I made 10 grand. Really, like, yeah, from 13th to the 17th, but I actually altogether made about 12 grand in about 6 days, about 5 or 6 days. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about, man. Like, I don't know if I don't know too many people that play the stock market the way I play it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I go in and I pull that money out. I'm not gonna leave it in, I'm not gonna reinvest it, because ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? I want that profit. I want to know that I'm making $1,000 a day. I want to know that I'm making $2,000 a day. I think yesterday I made $2,000, $2,100 actually. And today I didn't make anything. Today it was kind of wishy-washy. Today it went all the way down. It went from like 40 cents, because I jumped in at 41 cents. And so what I do, I buy in increments of 5,000 shares. That way, so once it starts going down, I can kind of gauge it, and I can kind of put 5,000 here, 5,000 there. So as it keep going down, my average cost per share can actually meet the price of where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of didn't gauge it too good. So today it dropped down to all the way to like 20 something cent. You know what I'm saying? I'm still stuck at 41 cents, but it's gonna eventually come back up. So usually I would have pulled out already, because I'm like, oh hell no, I can't lose this much money. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. I'm like, no, I can't lose this, you know? Because my impulsiveness, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. So I didn't pull out, because I'm like, okay, let me be patient. It's gonna go back up. You know, that's the kind of mindset you gotta kind of have, you know what I mean, with this whole process. But that's why I pull the money out, because you can't actually lose. I wound up in reinvesting. I think I reinvested maybe like $100 or something like that. Because I was talking to one of my partners, and he was I was telling him about how I do what I do, and he was like so intrigued. So I kind of gave him the rundown, and he waiting to put his money in so he can do what he do. But he was like, he's gonna keep on reinvesting it. So I tried that last night. to reinvest the money. But it didn't work out well for me. So I was like, you know what, let me continue to stick to what I've been doing, making this money, because that's what works for me. You know what I mean? So you gotta find your niche in these things and make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can teach you guys. You guys can kind of hit me up, you know, in the comment section, and we can kind of do something to where I can show you guys how I go about doing what I'm doing. If you know, because I'm explaining it right now, but you know, me explaining it, I'm kind of short with it right now. You know what I mean? Because I don't really like making long videos. You know what I mean? I kind of like make my videos kind of short, but maybe like 10, 15 minutes at the most. You know what I mean? But if you hit me in the comment section, we can kind of like elaborate on how I do what I do. But yeah, man, so that's what this video about. You know, I made 10 grand in 4 days. That's what I wanted to show you guys, how lucrative the stock market can be. And this is not the actual stock market, it's more so crypto. And what I mean by crypto, like, the thing that I like about crypto is crypto run all night, all day. It's not like the stock market. It don't close at 5 o'clock and then you gotta wait till the morning to get back into it. With the crypto, this run all night. Like, you can wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and watch it jump up and go down. You know what I'm saying? Typically go up at nighttime overnight. So like I think yesterday I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I was up 1,500. So I pulled out, I cashed out. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not gonna let it sit there. I might as well cash out and make my money. And I wound up, over the course of that day, or over the course of yesterday, I wound up making another 175, and then I made another 400. So that put me at 2,100. You know what I mean? So I made money pretty much all day yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And it was easy. I woke up making money. You know, so that's my thing behind it. You gotta kind of just be optimistic, man. You gotta just kind of go for the gusto, go with your gut, and make some money. You know what I mean? It's too much money ahead to be made. You know, nobody taught me this. Like, nobody taught me how to mess with the whole stock market. Nobody taught me how to do it the way I'm doing it. I just figure out how to make money for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing behind it. I mean, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know, but that's the end of this video, guys. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share again. And I appreciate the love, the support. I'm going to actually get back on these videos, being that I'm definitely done with this job. I possibly could record every day now, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that works. We'll see how that go. And man, appreciate the love, the support, and I'll be making videos again, man. But until then, man, I catch you guys on the next video.